Please welcome our Wildflower and my hero, Jocelyn Camarillo. Have you ever gotten your nose broken?
No, I don't think so, no.
Do you worry about something like that?
No, of course not.
How are you not afraid?
Well, growing up, boxing has always been on our TV. Me and my family would get together and we watched the boxing fights. And I specifically remember watching the Manny Pacquiao fight versus Mayweather.
Yes.
And we were all just going crazy watching this fight. It was really entertaining. And I think that's what inspired me to want to try boxing.
I mean, I've seen things that inspired me too. It didn't mean I went into a life of it. How do you find the bravery to get in there and not be afraid, vain about your face, bold and be petite and take on a man? I know it's everything. I think sometimes in our instincts. How are your instincts the way they are? Why are my instincts run and your instincts are go in?
I don't know. I guess, well, going in, I was very intimidated. I was going into this boxing gym where I was surrounded by big, muscular guys. And I was this 13-year-old, petite, little 5'1" girl going to the gym. So it was very intimidating at first. But, I just stayed dedicated and stayed focused and kept training. And, I proved that I do belong in the boxing gym.
I mean, you proved it all right. You won. And when someone came to you and said, okay, you're going to fight men and women, or was that your decision? How does something like that come about? Because that isn't the way I feel like as a sports not aficionado. That is not the way I see it being done.
Yeah.
How did you change that?
Well, there's not a lot of girls at my gym, and there's pure guys. So, it's tough finding sparring, especially for girls. So sometimes you have to just spar guys. But I don't mind it. They made me who I am today, and they made me tough. And, when I do spar girls, it's a lot easier because, guys are typically more stronger than girls.
What would you say to people who want to also watch things in this world and be inspired and get into the action, but are afraid?
One thing I would say to them is just, if you have a goal, no matter how big it is, just keep working hard and stay dedicated.
What about, dating? Do you ever, this is what I do. What are the reactions?
Well, they're typically shocked, because they're like, oh, you do boxing? And I'm like, yeah. So they're like, oh, I guess so you're going to have to be protecting me. And I'm like, yeah. But yeah, I kind of like that, though, that, I can show them that I am tough and I can protect myself.
Okay, will you show me some moves?
Yes, of course.
Just because I'm so in my boxing outfit.
Okay, are you right-handed or?
I'm a righty.
Okay, so you're gonna put your dominant foot back.
Is that my right foot?
Yeah, your right foot back, left foot forward, keeping our hands up to protect our face. Let's go left hand 1, right hand 2, left hook 3. Gosh. She's got power.
Okay, well, I'm glad that, thank you, Kyle. We had a special Wildflower robe made just for you from us, a little something to wrap yourself up in after a long day.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, my love. Thank you so much. Here. Just a little something to make you. Thank you so much. What's your favorite thing to do when you're not boxing?
Sleep. Sleep and watch all the movies.
What movies?
50 First Dates.
Really?
I love that movie.
Well, Jocelyn, you're just so cool, and I'm so glad you embody what we want to talk about with Wildflowers. It is the Pippi Longstockings. It is the true fierce spirits out there who are just doing things that make us all marvel and believe in ourselves and be excited to cheer someone on who is being so brave and cool and rad.
Yeah, thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, Jocelyn, so much. You are such an inspiration to so many young women. And we can't wait to keep cheering you on.
Oh, thank you.